Hello and welcome back to Warsim. So let me address a few things before we begin, because I've had a bit of a change of heart about some of the features of this game. I let me be clear. I still think that it needs an autosave. I'm not gonna renege on that. But I've been kind of thinking about my, I guess, general frustration about progress. And then it kind of struck me that this isn't necessarily supposed to be a game that you make quotation marks progress in. Progress suggests that there's some kind of destination that I'm trying to go somewhere. But this is not a game that with many goals other than the ones that you set yourself. I've been doing a little bit of digging and I've been reading a little bit of information about it, about the kind of the spirit of the game, and it is a sim. It's a simulator, and it doesn't necessarily have a place for you to go other than the one you make for yourself. And it's also kind of about stories, and so therefore, the best goal you can have for yourself in Warsim is to tell an interesting story of your campaign. In a way, the story. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. In a way, the best story has sort of already been telling itself. The story of how I've kind of won the realm via gambling and lost it almost repeatedly because of gambling. And the various ways I've been kind of like gambling my armies is sort of like there is an actual progressive arc coming bubbling up to the surface. So in a way, I have made a lot of progress, just not the kind of progress I usually expect in a game. I keep thinking, well, there's got to be a way to gain some ground, get some land, and then win and take over. No, not necessarily. The winning is happening all the time, and how we check out these stories and these people, and maybe something interesting will happen. So that's what those are my thoughts. I still want to try and gain some more land, and I'm going to do the best that I can. There's some really good advice in my YouTube comments. I'm actually going to pull up that comment now onto my sidebar so that I can read it with a bit more detail. Hold on. Where is it? No. Where is it? I'm embarrassing myself now. Warsim. Oh, it's not gonna be. Oh, there it is. Found it. I found it. Okay. Strong alliances and then stealing lands from a weak faction. Well, we got one alliance. I wouldn't say that it is strong, but it is there. I think maybe the best thing we could do is I think our diplomat is not great, because they mention here that if you can get a diplomat who can speak with goblins, you'll be able to set up trade routes with them. And they also say alternatively, goblins are kind of weak, and so therefore you can pick on them. And I am seeing here total goblins 1270. If we look at their troop tree, we can probably see, yeah, their battle scores are not great. In fact, their normal troop is about as strong as my peasant. So there is some truth to that. However, I mean, I don't, I wouldn't mind making peace with some of the. Oh, we actually have like a -1 faction relation. We're almost on neutral ground, but they also have the least number of goblins. They would probably be the easiest one to take over. Oh, maybe not actually. Only in the capital they have a cave troll. They have a cave troll. Then there's the bandit horde. Then there's the rebels, which we will never make peace with. I think if there is a goal, it is to thwart the rebels. I think. Let's look again. I always look at the independents, and I always kind of I'm always a little bit disappointed that I can't really do much about this. It's amazing to me that we actually have any relation with the Dark Legion. Their battle scores are amazing. So maybe what I need to do is fire my diplomat. Old Crow. Their skill is 65. They are improving. I have been auto-training them, so maybe at a certain point they will be able to, you know. Here's an idea. I've got it. This is what we do. We flip a coin. We gamble the diplomat. We're at war with a bunch of bandits, right? And as I understand it, I could send my diplomat to one of these bandit groups, but it would be risking them, wouldn't it? So it's a win-win. I send my diplomat to go make peace with one of the minor bandit groups. If they die, well, I guess the position is open for a possibly better diplomat. But if they make peace, well, then it looks like I won the coin toss. Your diplomat makes a truce with the bandits. Well, that's great. Look at that. We're making all kinds of ground here. Now, can we push this? Could we? Well, there's the Stoneheart, sir. I don't. The Azure Roses are the only ones I don't want to make peace with because I actually stand a chance to gain something from them. Let's look at their stats for a second. 602 men. They have some units of value, but not a lot. So instead, I think I will look at the Stoneheart Serpent. I will risk my diplomat. We flip a coin. And our diplomat makes truce with the bandits. I may have shortchanged my diplomat, may have sold them short. So honestly, I'll keep to that for now. They've earned their keep. I can't possibly complain about a diplomat that made peace with two minor bandit groups. All right. There's no way to make peace with this. Offer peace. Send your diplomat. Didn't they say we could make peace if I give them a bunch of money, which I don't have anymore? I also did look at gambling. So my fatal flaw in the last session wasn't gambling. It was gambling too much at any one point. Like that's obvious, right? That's of course obvious. Is this sound effect new? The kind of bets that I'm making aren't necessarily bad ones. They are actually well instructed, with the one exception that warlords are actually better than champions. Champions are like slightly worse than warlords. But here's the thing. I'm pretty sure there's a built-in mechanic in the game that ensures that you do not just constantly win once you've figured out things. And I think that that built-in mechanic is actually just luck. And what I'm talking about, I guess, is that a champion has a much better chance of winning against the peasant, but that doesn't mean that they're guaranteed to win against the peasant. Some things are guaranteed, like a champion against a peasant would for sure win, but like say a champion minotaur against a warlord minotaur is a bit more of an even fight, or say a blessed blind soldier against a minotaur champion. Like it starts to get very fuzzy, and so you shouldn't be so sure, and definitely you shouldn't go all in if you can avoid it. So I won't do all in anymore. I may do half of my total amount, if that. I kind of want to do bet on the Grand Champion. So Sir Mathar the Workslayer, our Grand Champion, 5 wins. All right, I got to bet on 5 wins. 5 wins is pretty good, and I'll bet 1,000 gold. Let's see. The champion fight has never served me well, ever. This is looking good so far. Nice.
Overkill.
Fantastic, Sir Mathar the Workslayer. You win 2,000. I think I will anoint them. Oh, they're already anointed. Very good. I could hire them. Let's see if they win one more, I'll hire them. I think that's a good bet. So let's bet on some other fights. We didn't have to fight or pay. I mean, Infuriated two-headed bloodling. Or gladiator. I guess bloodling. I'm gonna do 400. I'm not super certain. So my max bet will always be like half. So depending on how certain I am of the fight will be how much I bet. I don't even know. I can't even remember who I bet on. No, I lost. Okay. Gladiator, I guess. Two-headed blood chief or Lazad the kick warrior. I think blood chief is better. But the named ones are generally a better bet, and I'll bet 400.
Extreme overkill.
Look at that. That was a good bet. Lazad the kick warrior or knight. Knight has a chance here, but considering how well they did last time, I think this is pretty good. It's not looking good. Oh, in a surprise twist, Lazad the kick warrior did win. Holy tropical toucan man, that's just a basic race, or two-headed mastermind bloodling warrior. See, now bloodling warrior suggests they have more stuff going on here. So I will bet 1,000.
Overkill.
Yeah, easy. I gotta get my, some of my money back. Blind peasant against the holy tropical toucan man. That's an easy bet. I'm gonna bet 1,500. That's like my max bet right there. I'm amazed that the blind peasant did anything. Orn the weird or servant bandit warlord. I'm gonna do the warlord and I'm gonna bet 1,000. Warlord is like the top tier title. It can't get much better than that. Named units are usually better, but I gotta bet on the warlord. It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. Ooh. Nice. 1,500. What's my max bet? Holy troop. Okay, so bandit, minotaur, and warlord for sure. We'll do 2,000. And we are. I think these are better bets. I am making ground here. I need to make some money because we're getting slaughtered. Oh no, the warlord. Oh no, no! Stop it! Oh my god. See, it's not always guaranteed. Bandit, minotaur, or warlord. It's got to be the warlord this time. I'll bet 1,500. That's about half. I need to... Maybe betting is just like a bad idea for me. Certainty, it can certainly like be your ultimate downfall. There's only 2 fights left. I gotta win big. Sir Guyball the Doom Whisper or two-headed blood chief. Okay, I gotta bet on the Doom Whisper. All right, let's do 2,600. That's the max bet. Excuse the background noise. Oh, come on. No! Oh my god. Okay. This is exactly what happened last time. I think betting is gonna be outlawed pretty soon. Are you kidding me? So there's all my money gone again. I want to attack the arena. I'm sick of this. Look at how much gold I had. I was almost up to 5 grand at one point. That's brutal. All right, let's do our throne room. Seize the fruit. They have some blue tree. Buy the fruit for 10 gold. All right. You're visited by a traveling bard. He has to play a song for you on his lute. No. No. Bring forward a man who is accused of robbing from the poor and giving it to himself. Explain yourself. Stares at you with a shocked look on his face. What does the guard say? I know he is guilty in my heart of hearts. To the dungeons. A man says, I demand a trial by combat and stares at you, waiting for your response. Accept. A soldier is called forward to fight him. Wow, he's getting some hits off. He might actually win. Nope. The soldier almost lost. Soldier is victorious, and by proxy, so are you. The man's body is removed from court. Alright. Listen to the joke. Why are most halflings the good guys? Because they don't look down on people. That was a good joke. You were visited by a farmer who says a dispute needs to be settled. I had a bet with a local loudmouth. We arm wrestled, sorry. The winner was to take a sum of 5 gold. He lost and now he won't pay up. He says he's changed his mind. Make the man pay the 5 gold. 5 gold. There's no way you're going to come all the way to court and lie to the baron about 5 gold. I refuse. Better design for a helmet. Look at the current design. That's our current design. Looks like a crown. There's a new design. Refuse. Sorry, we just changed our designs. We can't do it again. Your army, because it seems to be what everyone else is doing right now. Allow them to join. +1 peasant. Yay. You are visited by a famous stick collector who claims to have come in possession of a blanket full of magical fruit. Oh, this again? Alright, buy the fruit. What? It was later discovered that your so-called magical fruit are just apples with a blue coat of dye. You have them taken away and put in storage. Wow. Public opinion down from that? Jeez. I'm really betting badly today, aren't I? Okay. Can we arrange any diplomacy? Probably not. View their relations. They're bad with everyone. Everyone hates them. I used to have a lot of money. This sucks. Let me buy some bandits. Some bandit goblins. There's only 24. We'll buy them. We're gonna need them. We're about to get invaded, I'm sure. Hire peasants, hire soldiers, hire knights. Well, we can't really afford it. So, end the current... No, exploration. Let's do Northern Lands still. Strength Stone. Hey, that's a good point. Let's go to the Strength Stone. Rub it 3 times. There we go. Alright. Exploration chance done. The near north is that's it. There's nothing. I think maybe we're almost done in the north because there doesn't seem to be a lot going on. 12 head north. Wait, what does that mean? Oh, there's more. Black Bank, Mercenary Post. Those are mercenaries. Strange Green Mound. You approach a bright green mound. It's empty, but you get an odd feeling about the place. Something is not right here. Okay. What's up with the Black Bank? Black Bank lends large sums of money. However, failure to pay it back within 5 years results in death. No one has ever escaped an unpaid loan to the Black Bank. Do not find yourself one of those souls. You currently don't have any money, any gold stored in the Black Bank. Deposit it. How much interest do we make? 392. I'll put it all in there. Why not? And let the raiders come and get nothing. If they get one of my lands, it sucks. But what's the loan like? You approach the lending section of the bank. A cloaked man with yellow eyes grins and says, "So you would like our gold? Perhaps we will meet once more if you don't pay it. A meeting you do not survive, I'm sure. Take out a loan, 20% charge, 2% yearly." That sounds like exactly the same that my own bank offers. How do loans work? When taking a loan, you are borrowing a sum of money now with the promise to pay it back. Bank will allow you a loan of up to 2,500 gold per territory you control. However, there will be 20% fee added to the top of whatever loan you take, and then a further 10% charge each year until the fee is paid. The Black Bank loan gold for a maximum of 5 years before it must be repaid. Why would I do this? I guess I could take a loan at this bank and the other bank if I wanted to get really, really risky. And you know, I mean, this is the game of risk right now. What's up with this mercenary post? I can hire soldiers here, or bandits, or I can attack the post. Don't want to do that. All right. So, where are we at with units? I want to... I guess I'll end the year. I still want to attack the Azure. I want to invade them. I need some information about the bandits. Let's do that. They have a little bit of territory behind them, 4 lands that we would need to capture before their main camp. They have a little bit of gold in their vaults. Raid may be considered worth it. I mean, I'm going to do an invade, and I'm going to send everyone. And I'm going to send a champion, and I'm going to send that person, and I'm going to use the blue tree. Use the barrel. Yes, I want to watch the battle. Moderate likelihood of weather events during the battle. Plus 50% invasion defense battle strength bonus for Azure Roses. That's not good. Plus 1% initial battle strength bonus. I wonder if that's for rubbing the stone 3 times. We do have an overwhelming advantage in terms of units. Ooh, look at all those bandits killed. Patches the Allfather shouts, "It's okay, I won't hurt you, I won't hurt you." Yeah! Patches the Allfather charges towards a trio of enemies and shouts, "What's that over there?" and then stabs each of them in the throat in quick succession. For a moment, the battle ceases and both sides stare and stand at each other before charging to fight once more. Easy peasy. I won! Plus 1 land. Nice. Detailed report. We lost some berserkers. We lost some goblins. We lost some peasants. 10 soldiers. That's the part that hurts. And some holy tropical toucan mans. Stop viewing that report. Word reaches you that Megorn the Drunk, a local troublemaker, has formed a bandit gang within your lands. They are called High Dusk Orange Hand, and they say they will crush you. Alright. Advanced report. Let's see it. We made some money. We made a lot of money, actually. Tax, in tax on land tax. Tributes. 500 from your bank tax. 50 in tax on bank tax. That tax on tax is actually, it adds up. It's doing well. 67 golden tributes from Mirwin the Goblin Slaver. Nice. A gift from the Mirwin. Your peasants earn you 16 gold from this year's harvest. Trade caravans bring you 733 gold. Nice. These ones are like interchangeable in how well they do each year. Due to your tax on land tax, public opinion has dropped. Due to alms for the poor public opinion has risen by 4. Well, so they kind of cancel each other out, don't they? I think probably if I stopped the alms, and took away the tax, we would split even. We paid a bunch for wages as well as to improve some of our workers, I guess. 500 gold in alms. Goblin celebration rages on, and you pay 1,000 gold fee. That will work out. I think. Grand Champion training has increased Sir Mathar the Warg Slayer's skill by 2. Diplomat training has increased them by 5, now 70. General training has increased Goran Pikener's skill by 4. Your defense palisades managed to prevent 3 raids from happening. Megorn the Drunk, a local troublemaker, has found a bandit. So we're at 3,000. Now the question is, in this new year, do I do any gambling? Like I'm really hurting here. Every time I do it, I regret it. I'm getting to not want to, but I'm gonna at least bet on Sir Mathar the Warg Slayer. I'm gonna bet 1,000 gold on them, and I need at least that. I need that. Okay, I was gonna have you killed. All right, we good. We made 1,000 there. Let's do. I'm only gonna do like for sure bets, like Infamous Bandit against Goblin Berserker. I don't know. Bandit, 200 gold. Not. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Could go either way. Could still go either way.
Overkill.
Okay, Goblin Berserker dead. I won some money. Nice. It feels good. Veteran Soldier versus Korgoth the Gob Hucker. So, like, this is one of those situations where I feel like I know, but I don't know. So, I bet 157 gold because it felt right. So I lost 157 gold. That's fine. Now we're like an even 4,000. Korgoth, the Gobhucker, or Gladiator. So now, like, I want to do Korgoth, but like, I guess I'll do 180, so I have 10 to watch the next fight with. You really just can't do. See, this is bad now. You really just can't do a lot of bets at once. That's where you lose. And if you're really like, if you're just not sure, don't bet a lot. Like, I'm very sure that an agitated Blood Chief will win over a Goblin Berserker. Wow, he's not gotten a single hit on him. Please win. Oh, thank God. 1,200. Nice. Servant Goblin Warlord versus Bandit Minotaur Warlord. Well, Servant C to me suggests that they're not as good. Could go either way though. 500. I think wise bets have got to be the trick to this whole thing. This looks good. Nice. Bandit Warlord versus Homeless Bandit Minotaur Champion. Bandit Warlord for sure, and I'll bet 800. Getting confident, getting cocky, honestly.
Overkill.
Nice. I win. Bandit Warlord versus Bandit Minotaur Warlord. 800. That was dumb. See, I shouldn't have done that. That was just dumb. Never mind. Easy bet. Easy bet. Win. Vagrant Bandit Warlord versus Bandit Warlord. I feel like Vagrant is bad, but I'm not super sure, so I'll only bet 300. I'm sorry if this series became just the betting series. Okay, it's looking good. No, never mind. I lost 300. Good thing I didn't bet very much. Warlord versus Rig. You know what? Nah, we're good. I don't even want to bet on that one. See, I would have bet on the Warlord.
Overkill.
Oh, and I would have won. There's one more fight. We got to do it. Warlord versus Bandit Minotaur Champion. See, I don't know. 500. Oh, I didn't mean to bet 1,500. No. I meant to do. Oh no. I lost 1,500. On the last fight. Okay, well at least we're not like destitute. All right, let's do Throne Room. You're visited by a traveling bard. He says he'll play a song on his vampiric lute. He'll play a short song. I can do that. Short songs I'll always do. Heck yeah, bud. Great performance. One more. Let's make up for some of those bards I had to skip. I may change the rules of the Throne Room so I get less bards. To the dungeons with them, that was acceptable. What do you mean my relations went down? What, you have to compliment them even if they suck? You're visited by a traveling bard. He has to whistle you an old gnomish tune. All right. I will play you a great and lengthy song. That is unfortunate. Did not want to do a lengthy gnomish whistling song. I don't even have a coffee to distract myself with. Oh, okay. That was a great performance. Love you. Okay, goodbye. All right. Next visitor. Stick collector claims one of your soldiers whacked him with a stick and broke one of his teeth. Sure. I'll pay you. Visited by a wise man who says he has some advice to share. Listen to the advice. Don't put your trust in any but yourself. Only you truly have your interests at heart. Sure, that was very good. Tell me another. My advice is treat as throne room advisors and wise men will. In return, you shall learn the secrets you need to know. Sounds good. Thick Blood Tavern holds more rough and violent men than the arena on tournament day. An honest man avoid the tavern like a plague. Okay. My advice, don't give gold to men who offer advice. Ha ha ha. Though Faradell the Kinslayer may have grown up with a good reputation, his second in command, Rissus the Slayer, is a man with a very dark past. There are many disgraced heroes who surround Fëanor, the bandit overlord. While some are weak, most still retain a good sword arm. Be wary. The citadel of the Holy Order of Roses is occupied by a growing population of champions of the Order, who are much more powerful than the Order's knights. I don't know what most of this means. Avoid pissing off too many people. A sea of enemies can drown you. Prior to the rebellion, Faradell the Kinslayer was a man of great and honorable reputation. The slaver's fort is better off in your hands. Each year you may hire new slavers and gain more men. You can use them or sell them, making them a very valuable asset to hold. That's an interesting idea. The man claims he has no more advice. Let's consider this thing about the slaver's fort. How attack them? 1,877 men are garrisoned here. That's not a lot in the grand scheme of things. You can also buy some slaves. 3 gold each. Can we train them into soldiers? I think we can, but I need to buy something first. So, not yet. View the punishment wall. Well, I don't know. It's an interesting thought, and I will consider it. I guess I'll also do the strength stone 3 times. I don't know if that does anything, but, you know. So let's do some more exploring up here. You notice a strange white milestone on the side of the road, written in a strange ancient language. After looking at it, you feel a little bit more determined to carry on. You spot a frozen corpse in the snow. Bury it, loot it, and then bury it. I'll just bury it. Public opinion is increased. I figured something like that might happen. You discover a recently put out campfire. That's it for our exploration. Oh, there's still more visitors. A traveling bard, lengthy song. To the dungeons with him. Oh, rumors of your cruelty spread. -10 relation to musicians guild. Total relation is 3. +1 prisoner. Why did I do it? I'm sick of them. I'm sick of them, bards. Sick of it. Set the rules. Complaints, people looking for work. Bards. 10. Not allowed. Out of here with the bards. Tired of it. No more bards. Shady man arrives in your court and invites you to play a coin flip game. He tells you it will cost you 10 coins to play. You can call heads or tails. The coin is flipped, and if you are correct, you win double your bet. Sure, call heads. I lose. I win. I lose. I lose. I lose. I lose. I lose. I win. Force him to give you all your money. Starts coughing and then speaks. I am not in a position to argue with you, but in the way of morality, this is a mistake. The shady man says, well, want to flip a coin for it? Fine, I call tails. The guard is called forward to flip the coin. The shady man waits in anticipation. The coin lands in tails, you win, and the gold is yours. Nice. That's how you bet. You say, give it to me, and then they say, well, flip a coin, and then you say, okay. So we have some money. Let's buy some goblin bandits. Oh, there's 111 available now. +3 relation with Mirwin the Goblin Slaver. Disarm or convert units. How do we convert? Can't convert knights to recruiters without a recruitment hall. Can't train slaves into slave soldiers without a slave training pit. Disarm soldiers and convert them into peasants. Why would I do that? Hire units. Build a foreign mercenary hall to be able to hire foreign mercenaries. Hire knights from the noble house. I guess I should do this. You could afford 10 of them. You currently have 1 knight. Alright, you know what? I'm not doing any. I'm not doing any of this. Because I need to save some money. So let's end the current year. We're gonna do Azure Roses again. We're gonna invade them again. Well, let's find out. They have 3 lands left. I'm gonna invade them. I'm gonna send in everything. I'm gonna send in my dude. Both my dudes. Yes, I want to watch the battle. Low likelihood of weather events during battle. Plus 50% invasion defense. Battle strength bonus for Azure Roses. Again, I have overwhelming strength. Even more than last time. Old Azure Heavy Step charges forth and assaults the enemy. Lines with ferocity. Old Azure Heavy Step shouts, "Prepare to die," and charges out and attacks the enemy. The enemy lines managing to send the enemy back a bit. This is good. +1 land from the Azure Roses. We're actually gaining a little bit of headway here. How many did we lose? We lost a few soldiers. I should train some more soldiers. Ah. Rebels have launched an attack against us. Well, they're probably going to win. You have 110 defenders in total. That's not a lot. They are going to win. They have 665 troops remaining. Jeez.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, they gained a land. That's fine. Every year, if I can gain a land from Azure Roses, then at least I'm breaking even. We gained, our treasury is increased by 296 gold. That's not great. Okay, let's do our throne room. Bring forward a man who is accused of trying to spread the message of anarchy. Ask him to explain himself. I don't work for the bandits, but I do not abide by the laws of Dragonhold either. Ask the arresting guard for a statement. I am certain with all my mind that this man is guilty. To the dungeons. Public opinion, prisoner. Maybe we want to turn our, prisoners into soldiers at some point. Send in the next visitor. Mad hunter who asked to join your army as his farm was burned down by bandits. Sure. +1 peasant. Nice. Armed man who asks your permission to enlist. +1 soldier. Very good. Guards bring forward a man who has been accused of being a demon warder. Well, I mean, they have a 666 on their hat, so I think that probably makes sense. Ask them to explain themselves. They are coming. Ha ha ha, you are doomed. Execute this man. The demon warder tries to cover his eyes with his hands, but is killed before they reach his head. One less demon worshipper to worry about. You're visited by an armed man who begs permission to enlist in the army. +1 soldier. Small goblin. He produces a small, poorly written sign that says gold coin and holds out his hand. Give him a gold coin. You give the goblin a single gold coin and he jumps and cheers.
I would like to transcend the mindless realm of the goblin and join you.
Excuse me? That was a very specific line. He jumps and cheers, shouting in his strange goblin accent. He then turns to you, eats the gold coin, and speaks with a clear and understandable accent. I would like to transcend the mindless realm of the goblin and join you. He bows to you. You've gained a goblin follower. Your guards bring forward a man who is accused of funding the rebels. Ask him to explain himself. These guards have it in for me. Ask the arresting guards what they've got. We arrested the person most people thought would be the guilty one. Flawless strategy, if you ask me. To the dungeons. It is believed the man was innocent. -1 public opinion. We can always release him. Bring forward a man who is accused of being a rebel. Explain yourself. I didn't do it, I swear. Well, I have no idea. I just assumed he was guilty. Release him. Okay, that's it for the throne room. I do want to do the arena. Whoops. And I'll tell you what I want to do. I'm going to do the Grand Champion. I'm going to bet on them. I'm going to bet on Sir Mathar. Ooh, they're fighting a rebel. I have to bet a lot here. I'm going to bet 3,000. And why? Why am I betting 3,000? That's not necessarily a good bet, but I have to bet 3,000 because they're fighting a dirty rebel. Everything on them killing this rebel. And if they win, I am hiring them. Please.
Overkill.
Nice. Nice. 6,000 gold. Hire them. You're hired. Grand Champion hears your request and says he is happy to accept the honor of being one of your personal champions. Do you accept Sir Mathar the Workslayer as one of your champions? Yes. They have 180 battle score. Bows down and strikes his sword into the ground, agreeing to join your side and to relinquish his title as the Grand Champion of the arena. He then gets up and heads to your court to take up the position of third champion of Dragonhold. With the departure of the Grand Champion, a warrior is pulled from the arena barracks and declared the new champion of the arena. Their name is Alg Blade, and they bowed to be worthy of their new position. I'll bet on them. Yeah, let's bet on them. I'm gonna bet 100 gold. Just 100. Well, they're not very good, but they did win, so they got me 200 gold. Nice. I don't have much faith in you, to be honest. Alright, well, we're done for the... I guess we are not done for the arena. Not quite. Infamous, two-headed, masked mind bloodling. Nah. Bandit warrior, for sure. 500 gold. I promise I'm not going to do much of this. I am very close, however, to, like... having enough to upgrade something. Berserker or Warlord? Okay, Warlord, and I'm gonna bet 3,900 on this. Because I'm very sure of this.
Overkill.
Nice. That was actually way closer than I needed it to be. Okay, we're good. We actually have some money for once. What do we want to do? We want to do some exploration. Pretty sure there's a place I was talking about invading in the north. The Shallow Rock Mine, I think. They're a greenskin mining company. I can't buy the mine. They're only 600 men. They're goblins. Yeah, I would like to maybe eventually own this mine, but not yet. Combat Academy. Let's go there. The Grand Champion Alg Blade is currently training here. Really? Why? Why them? Stop auto training. Stops training after one turn. The Thick Blood Tavern is supposed to be where the best, like, warriors are. Try to hire some Thick Blood bandits. Let's try and do that. 190 men available. You could afford 190 of them. 40 gold per head. Tempting. They're supposed to be really good. But I'm really close. I'm really close to actually affording a an upgrade, kingdom upgrade. Militia building, bigger council room, small mercenary rest hall, sorry. Training grounds, trains 1 to 50 peasants to soldiers per year, per turn. per year. I guess it's the same thing. Then we could do the slave training pen, which could be nice. Heavy defense palisades, less likely to be raided by bandits. It's not as much of a problem. There's less bandits to worry about. Shrine of Harvest, better mining tools. Basic nobility quarters, 1 in 3 chance of recruiting a knight each turn. Goblin huts. We do seem to be getting a lot of goblins, don't we? Speaking of which, let's try and get some goblins. Hire tribal goblins, enslaved goblins. 199. I just like it's just easy. You know, throw them at something. I am gonna, I guess, I'm gonna turn some of my prisoners into soldiers. I think it won't let me though. I thought I could. Manage staff. Talk to the High General. Do you have any advice for me? Replace Kingdom's guards' helmets. Discuss watching or skipping your own fights. Where was it that I was able to basically turn my prisoners into soldiers? I wonder. Kingdom reports. We should do some of these other things, but I think I should start. This is going to sound very strange out of the blue, but I think I should start buying slaves. The reason being is because 3 gold each. I'm going to buy. Follow me along here. 3 gold each. I'm going to buy 100 of them. Oh, what? Oh, whoops! I pressed 300. I wanted 100 slaves instead of bought 300 slaves. Okay, well, that's my bad. What I want to do is I want to make peace with one of the other independent territories, and I believe it was Voivodeship. Might have been them. Might have been Tribal Council. Nope, never mind, not them. I think it was Royal Voivodeship. Alliance. No? Trade agreement. Oh, right. I can't remember how to do that. They wouldn't let, like, I wasn't gaining any ground with them. They wouldn't even accept my, like, extravagant gift. So who was it wanted me to burn slaves? Yeah, I know, this isn't good, but I want to do it. You currently have a trade deal with them? Alliance? 100 slaves. Sure. So, yeah, that sucks. Our public opinion dropped, but now we're now allied with them, and we gain some favor with them. They have quite a lot of money. I'm gonna request some financial aid. Plus -3 relation with them. 100 golds was really not worth it. But anyway, we're good there, I think. So I've been wanting to do that for a while because slaves are cheap. You know, I don't like it, but who does? So these guys are neutral to us. I don't think they would. They won't agree to anything. Basically, they won't even agree to my gifts. So Voivodeship they're bad. Tribal Council of Kakaroon. What are they? They've got some units. Troop Tree. They've got some really powerful units, so I can't really mess with them. Okay, so then there's the goblins. We're currently at war with one of the goblins. They have 1,200 units, and their troop tree is not great. So we could actually gain some we can gain some land from them. However, the bandit groups, we have truces with a lot of the major ones. The only one is the Yearning Seagull Wolves. I'm gonna send my diplomat at them. And why? What's the logic? When I refused to do that before, well, they're actually quite better now. I mean, like they've been trained for a year. And hey, we succeeded in a truce with this last bandit group, so that's great. Bribes them to stop raiding you. Could make peace with them, but no, the Azure are the only thing kind of keeping me together right now. After I'm done with the Azure, I may start attacking goblins. Let's look at minor goblin clans. These guys have 220 men. We could do a trade agreement, maybe. The tribe are pleased at your offer and call for a celebration. Send gifts of 1,000 gold. Send word of your equal pleasure of the agreement. The tribe are pleased. Well, that was easy. Hey, I'd rather be friends with them, honestly. These guys have 110 men. 1 land. I think I should just stomp them out of oblivion, to be honest. So that would be the clan Kur Ul. These guys have 5 lands and 550 men. Let's do a trade agreement. They're pleased. We're happy. Everyone's happy. Let's do an alliance. Refuse your offer. You need greater relation. Okay. Well, send them a gift. Thanks. Request alliance. Nope. Send them another gift. And then request alliance. Refuse your offer. You need greater relation. Really? Okay, well, we spent 1,000 and it still didn't pay out, so never mind. Okay, let's check out the Gok. 3 lands. 330 men. They have no gold. You guys are marked for dead. Kor U Utgeek. They have 4 lands and 440. No gold. You guys are marked for dead. So the only ones we're keeping are Gar and Tar. Let's remember that now. Gar and Tar. Gar and Tar have trade agreements with us. Everyone else, they're marked. They're on the map. Well, the Dragonhold Militia. Maybe this is how we upgrade things. Give the militia orders. No, it's not. I don't know how I was able to turn my prisoners into warriors. Oh, who is this? Ildewolf, the Goblin Slaver. That's not the person I know. We have not as much relation with them. What's up with them? What would you like to know? I capture and sell goblins for profit. What makes you different from other goblin slayers? I sell goblins for a single gold each. It's my gimmick, but it does affect my tribute to you, which is smaller. What do goblin slavers think of me in general? You aren't seen as anything other than a potential buyer. And it's just odd. They're gone. And then there's High Dusk Orange Hand. They're like the new troublemaker. They have 324 troops. Your head scout appears before you. He has been scouring the lands to find the location of all the High Dusk Orange Hand's troops. Well, that's a problem. Okay, well, we're good. We're actually pretty good right now. We need to do a bit more exploring. And then we will be good. You find a wandering group of 37 desperate-looking peasants and farmers. One of them steps forward and says the men will join you for no less than 7 gold each. That's actually fine. That's a pretty good price, I think. That was it. I explored a little bit more. Oh, I found the Harvest Stone. You approach the rock the Northerners call the Harvest Stone, a stone with strange ancient patterns on it. They say if you rub it 6 times, no more, no less, you will have a great harvest. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I don't know if I already rubbed the strength stone, but I'll rub it 3 times. There's a half-drunk mug of ale left on the floor near the stone. So I think I'm good for this year as well. For now. I think we did all the diplomacy we can do. I also discovered minor goblin clans. I didn't know that was a thing I'd been overlooking. We are going to attack the Azure. We're going to attack them until they're done, basically. Send everyone but my peasants. Yeah, like they should not have a lot of troops. So I'm going to send half of my troops. Do you like to and I'm going to send my 2 strong dudes. Oh yeah, my 3 strong dudes. Yes, I want to watch the battle. Yeah, we should win this. Easy. You managed to form an effective pincer and overrun the opponent's flanks. You launch a sudden, hard, and fast attack on Azure Rose's lines, shocking them and pushing them back. The 2 sides fight, but neither seems to gain the upper hand, and both fight on. A strong wind rips across the battlefield and throws many of the combatants down. Oof, that hurt. Old Urzar Heavystep deals with an enemy and slays them in single combat before shouting, "Yes, I did it! I actually killed one!" And we won. We gained another land from the Azure Roses. We're almost done. Galmar the Blood Beast, the leader of your militia, has fallen from a high place and died. It is unclear if this was murder or an accident. The new militia leader, Skyle Larkson, is sworn in and vows to protect the realm and to serve you as best as he can. He has turned the militia into basically a small trained military, rather than a band of armed peasants. All hired militia units are soldiers, not peasants now. Ooh. The cost of hiring militia has stayed the same, 22 gold. With every single one of his bandits dead, Fëanor is overlord of nothing. Fëanor is rumored to have fled to foreign lands, as in his time heading, a horde of ruthless bandits. He made enemies too great to be faced by any lone man. Upon hearing the news about Fëanor, your court burst to applause. The bandits' lone piece of territory is now abandoned. So it's up for grabs. Let's check out our advanced report. We gained 1,700 gold. That's pretty good. High Dusk Orange Hand march through your lands unchallenged and call for your death. Militia recruits 100 new peasants. We lost 5 favor from the general tax. Do your forgiving outlaw policy public. Oh, we're losing quite a lot. Due to your actions of High Dusk Orange Hand public opinion. Drops by 5. Oh, we need to do something about our public opinion. It's not going well. Our public opinion is 21. We can't really afford to lose anymore. But we'll have to wait on that because the episode is now over. But we are gaining some ground back. Things were looking a little bit close, but we actually have a surplus of land, +1 land. Check that out. We have 6 lands now, up from 5. So that's actually really good. I feel pretty good about that, and I think I'm finally kind of understanding what we have to do, or at least what we can do. And I appreciate that this game is really about looking at the history of our ruler and not so much trying to win, because there really is no win condition. If you are enjoying this series, definitely hit that like button. Thank you everyone for your support for this series. I'm really glad you're enjoying it, and I hope you continue to enjoy it. If you're new to my channel, definitely consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.